Hey everybody, it's me. She carries two. I thought I would do a quick video, maybe not so quick, to let you guys know where I've been. It's been a while, I know, since I posted last, or since I've been kind of slow to put stuff on, and even Instagram and my website. But the reason why is because I had to have surgery. And I had to have surgery because I had fibroids. And I didn't expect the surgery to be as, I guess, difficult to recover as it was. So that's the reason why I haven't been posting as frequently. Hopefully, I'll get back to doing it more, but I got to get better first. Today is one of the first days that I am going someplace with a friend of mine. She's picking me up. I've been out a few times, but the surgery really had me down. I'm not used to being, I guess, you know, that person that needs help. Kind of used to doing my own thing and moving around like I want to. Um, so, that was an issue for me. Um, Good news is I'm getting better. It's about 2 weeks out, not feeling as sore. So, yay. I'm also excited because, since I've been down, laying in the bed and not really being able to do much, I've been watching YouTube videos like crazy. And I have an obsession all of a sudden with makeup and buying makeup. Um, I've never really been like that person that wears a bunch of makeup. So that still won't be me. But I might start doing some of my, recommendations because I had sort of put them on my page already. So I'm using this one. I just got it. I sort of put them on my page already on my my website. Um, so yeah, I'll start to review, I guess, a little bit more on YouTube. My little sister is all about YouTube. Her and her fiance have a channel, and it's just like a lifestyle channel, I think, or something. I'm not sure how you explain it, but she basically just tells people about what's going on in her life and all that stuff. They do a bunch of cool pranks sometimes, and her boyfriend is hilarious. Um, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll try to post a little bit more frequently on my Instagram and all of that. But right now, I'm just getting ready, like I said. By no means I am an expert. I am not an expert. I actually don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I learned all this stuff from the bed when I was sick watching YouTube. So I am going to try to see what happens. So I went and got this Fenty Beauty stuff. I think it's the color 350. So far, I really like it because it's not like a super makeup look, which again, I'm not that person. It almost reminds me of the this one, the MAC Studio Water Weight, which I loved. Um, and I wouldn't go away from it because I could never find a color that matches mine um, when I would go to the store. Because for some reason, all of the makeup was like either too orange or too dark or too something. So, anyway, I found my shade in Fenty and I really like the way it goes on. I am really just starting to use this beauty blender to put the foundation on. So I'm still figuring out if I like the blender versus, I guess, the brush, but we'll see. Again, so far, I love this foundation because it is my color. I don't have to like mix it up with something else to make it look good. Um, so I like that, and it's lightweight, which I love. Let's see. So next step is the concealer. I got that also, and this is a shade 340. I kind of wish that I would have got a lighter shade, which I might go ahead and do at some point, maybe today. My friend says she wants to go and look at makeup, because she is kind of like me. And when I posted on my page that I like bought Fenty stuff and how much, like the picture or whatever, she was like, I want Fenty too. So we are probably going to go and get her some Fenty stuff. I went and bought this, what is this? This Age Rewind by Maybelline, and it's a color honey. So I'm going to use that because, again, I think the Fenty is a little dark. It's good for what it is, but if you're trying to like lighten your eyes, then you need a little bit more. So I keep spraying this beauty blender thing by Real Techniques. I got a really big one, with the Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist, because I'm too lazy to keep getting up and going to the freaking bathroom to wet it, which is super annoying that you have to keep doing that. I wish somebody would invent something that like you just kept here. Maybe it's just that simple. I need to just keep like a little water thing here, um, or a spray bottle with water, because I have to keep getting up. But I also found that by putting this stuff on the beauty blender when I do my foundation and concealer and all that stuff, it actually helps it blend better. And I have dry skin. And when I moved to Georgia, I think I did a video about it last year or whenever it was. My face like completely changed. Um, I always use like natural beauty products and stuff like that. But, and when I say natural, I mean like I made it natural. Like I would create like, face wash out of baking soda or, whatever, very natural, no worries type of thing. Um, and so when I moved here, that all stopped because my face exploded. It was like huge. Found out I was allergic to naproxen, which goes back to the whole fibroid issue. Um, and then I also like had some issues with, you know, just skin issues, and my skin got really dry. So I use this Sacha Buttercup under my eyes because it helps to lighten it. I know a lot of people like that. What is it, Laura Mercier? I honestly have never tried it, but I tried other like setting, baking type of things, and they either make your skin like look very ghost like, I guess. Um, but this does a really good job of not doing that, especially if you're darker complexion. Um, it helps to kind of highlight those areas that you just wanted to bring a little bit of light to. And then I also put some here because, again, just to try to bring light. And again, this is all stuff that I have seen just recently. I'm like very basic makeup girl. Throw some tinted moisturizer on. This is my favorite. I don't have it on today, but and this is what saved my skin. First Aid Beauty, shout out to you. One of the girls at Sephora, I walked in last year and I was like, listen, I don't know what I need. I need chemicals. I need whatever you got because my face is like patchy. It's red. I'm like, it's ridiculous. I can't do this. And she was like, I know what to get for you. And she gave me a starter kit for First Aid Beauty, and it had a full face wash. It had some, like, what else did it have? It had like coconut water, which I love. I actually might get some today. It had some other stuff in it that was awesome, like a face wipe pad that I guess was an exfoliating pad or something. But anyway, I have stuck with it. I veered away from it because I get the Fit Fab Fun box, and they had something by Glow. I think it's Grow, something with an A. I can't remember. And so I kind of started using that, and then again, my skin started messing up again. So I was like, back to the First Aid Beauty. I can't do anything else when it comes to skincare. I will stick to what I know that works for me. So right now I am trying to find, I just bought this like little chubby stick so that I can do a contour. But while I'm doing this, I think my face is baking and I don't like that because I don't want it to be too light. So I might just end up using something else. Ooh, that's crazy. I have so much stuff on this desk that I made into a vanity and I love it, but I think I'm outgrowing it. So I probably am going to have to redo this little vanity area that I have. All right, so I can't find the little chubby stick that I had that I was so excited to use. Oh, there it is. So I went to Walgreens and I was looking for the like a what is it, a contour, because I usually use the NYX bronzer Bright Idea stick in the color Maui Suntan, but I was running out, and I also really like the NYX Bliss uh, Bright Idea in Sandy Glow. I really like that one also. But I was running out, so I was like, let me just go and grab something else. So I went and grabbed this, and I was excited because, I'm always like excited to find something that's new. Um, I don't really, I guess, get into the drugstore versus like whatever the high end or middle end or wherever end. I don't usually get into that stuff. If it works, it works, and that's it. I'm not big on like it. I mean, if it costs money, I'm gonna pay the money because I don't want. One thing I'm not about is my skin looking a hot mess. I freak out because I've never had those issues before and I don't want to have them now. So I went, like I said, the same time I bought that Age Rewind, I bought this Wet and Wild makeup stick contour in Where's Walnut is the name of it. I don't know where you get these names. And so, yeah. So now I'm just like blending it in so I can have some type of frame, I guess, to my face. And again, like, I have really been watching a lot of videos. So my makeup routine used to be very, very basic. And all of a sudden, it kind of got like taking me forever. Not only does it take me forever to move now because I had that surgery, but now I'm like trying to do makeup just to sit in the house because I work from home. So it's kind of been taking me a little bit longer. I have no clue how people get up in the morning and do this stuff every single day because you really have to have like a lot of free time to be doing this, like full face every day, contour every day. So kudos to those people who get up early to put up on all this makeup. That is not me. I am 100% will run out of the house with sweatpants and whatever on. I do not care. There are days when I'm like, oh, I should probably put makeup on. And then there are days where I'm like, you know what? Who cares? I could care less. So yeah, that is the way that goes. I'm not that girl in regular life. I think most of you have seen that from my previous videos. I am the girl that likes cigars. I like guns. I like shooting. I like all that stuff. That's my thing. Makeup, all this like beauty stuff is like fun, but not necessary in my life. So these videos will probably be not that many unless somebody starts sending me some products, which would be nice. That would be fun. So let me get this stuff off my face because it is like just chilling. Um, so I got this Luxie small contouring 511 brush in my BoxyCharm a long time ago. I like it, but this keeps falling off, which is annoying. But at the same time, it's fine because I have small hands, and so I'm able to kind of like maneuver the brush a little better actually since it fell off. I keep saying I'm gonna super glue it, but I don't, um, because I actually don't mind it being that way. But just a heads up to the Luxie folks who sent this brush a long time ago, and I just started using it. It falls apart. That could be an issue for some people. I could see it being an issue for some people. So, yeah, as you see, I guess that brightens my eyes and the crease and all that stuff. I don't know when they talk about all this like creasing and, whatever. I honestly have not, I have no clue what the difference is. I'm going to learn, but I'm still trying to pick that up, what they mean by that. That is not blended well. So now I'm just going to go back in to make sure everything is blended and not ridiculously makeup-y. Before I use that other stuff. Everybody does their makeup different, so that's another thing. If it's working for you, do your thing. Nobody said you need to be the next cover girl, if that's what you want to say. If whatever you're doing is working, do it. Stick with it. So that's my advice to everybody. If it works, do it. Yeah, thing right there. All right, so I don't even remember what the next step is here. I guess maybe this. So I also bought this powder. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Didn't I have a new like thingy? Okay. So I got this in my BoxyCharm. Also, it's been a long time ago, or I don't even remember, but I haven't used it. So let's see what it looks like. It's a Laura Geller baked blush and brightener in the shade Tropic Hues. I think it might be a little light because I'm not interested in all the lightness, but let's see. I usually use MAC, and this is Sweet as Cocoa. That's the shade I usually use because, again, I'm not like all about the standout brightness, but this is actually pretty cute. This is actually like it. You see, it kind of is bright, but it is what it is. I guess just use a little bit. I like that. It does like a little bit of a highlight. It's pretty cool. I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be like ridiculous pink, and I don't know. I'll leave some codes and the names of the stuff that I'm using at the bottom just in case you all want to know. Most of the products that I have come from my BoxyCharm box. I mean, since I don't wear makeup, I have like drawers full of palettes and you name it that they send, and it just keeps collecting. You know, my boyfriend is like, why don't you stop getting that box since you don't use it? And I'm like, no, because it's fun to get new stuff, and even if you're not going to use it, it's fun to just kind of have, um just because you never know, like I'm not going to put on hot yellow or you know, sunshine orange. Um, I'm not going to put that on every day, but hey, you never know. One day I might step out and want to be rainbow bright. Who knows? Either way, I have it, right? And it's fun because when I get bored, like I've been in the house trying to recover, guess what? I just play around with makeup. Now, this right here, I'm gonna tell you, I am not big on doing these eyebrow things. I think that the eyebrow phase is weird. Um, the only reason I am like even attempting to like create something in this eyebrow look is because I was going to get my eyebrows threaded, and I have really dark features. I don't have issues with like my eyebrows growing back or thin eyelashes or any of that stuff. So I have really dark features. Um, but because of that, I also, when I go get my eyebrows done at the shop with the little thread and the people who do that, I like cry and I have like issues because I don't like things on my face like other people doing it. So I get really nervous and also it hurts. I don't know if you do it or not, but it is the best way to do it. I will say that because, with my eyebrows being thick and dark, they don't grow back as fast as if I just use a little shaving thing or go to like tweeze them out. So I'm not big on the eyebrows. I know a lot of people like it. I'm just not that person. Um, I just use it because I tried to do my own eyebrows and like they got really thin in certain spots because I like messed up. So I just try to like cover that up and fake it a little bit. So that's why I did the eyebrows. But again, eyebrows are not my thing. I think that some of the girls that I've seen that use them. Oh, let me show you. I got this in my box also. It is, I don't know what this brand, $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil, and it's in the color, I don't know what color. It's like a dark, dark, dark brown. But it, like I said, I'm not big on it. Some of the girls who do it that I've seen, they do a great job and it looks good on them. That's what they want to do. Awesome. But I'm not into the eyebrow scene. The whole like super thick, long with the edge and all that. I don't know. I'm not that person. This is just some gel, and I've used this a couple of times because my eyebrows do get thick sometimes and they start to like bush out. This stuff is awesome. The brow gel by Toya Crooks, the instant brown hair tinted brow gel with microfibers. It has this little tiny brush that like does, I don't know what it does, but it grabs your hair and then it like makes it stay in place, which is kind of cool because again, I have thicker eyebrows and it helps. So I am going to go in with, wait, yeah, with this Fenty powder, that Pro Filter powder that just came out in the shade Honey. I didn't want to get like the one that was like banana because I like my Sasha Buttercup, and I didn't want to get like anything that was like brightening, I guess, because I'm fine with what I use already. I usually don't use a powder, which is probably why I like this so much, because I never knew that the powder was gonna, like, I don't know, make it look so finished and pull it all together. And it does. So I suggest, if you're going to get the Fenty product line, get the foundation, get the concealer, and definitely get the powder, because it does do a good job of like giving you that finished look without it looking like caked on makeup, like powder does sometimes. Um, you can see it does a great job like finishing it off, I guess. So I really like that. So, and you don't even have to use, like, literally, you just use like a little bit and it goes on there and it stays. It helps your makeup stay. So I'm going to use that. I use this is a Real Techniques brush, powder brush. I really like that brush because it's big, it's fluffy, it helps like keep everything together. Let's see, what else am I supposed to be doing? I think I need to put on eyeliner, which, again, another thing that I am still learning. I'm not awesome at this whole like wing thing. There was an eyeliner that was sent to me. Um, I can't remember if I find it in this bucket. This Butter Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner in black. I got this in my BoxyCharm box, and I will be repurchasing it if I ever run out, because it has this roller. I don't know if you all can see the roller applicator that is amazing. What am I doing here? Anyway, what it does is it helps like put on liquid liner, and I wasn't ever a fan of liquid liner because it when you mess up, you burn up. Like, that's just it. You messed up, right? Like with the liner, you mess up, you out. With this stuff, you barely can mess up. I mean, if you're trying to do something extra, then yeah, I mean, you're gonna mess up. But it goes on so easy. I will buy this again. 100%. My allergies are bothering me, so I'm noticing that my face looks a little puffy. I really hope I don't have a flare up like I did last year. This Georgia air quality is terrible. Um, and I did not expect that when I moved here, not one bit, dude. Like, there are some things that you just kind of like know. There are other things that you have no clue is going to happen, and you get someplace and it's like, wow, like the pollen stuff that happens here, your car turns yellow. That doesn't happen in Chicago. So I just went in a little bit to brighten because I feel like my eyes are like droopy. With this NYX Jumbo Pencil in cashmere. I got this a long time ago at, I think I got it at Ulta. Um, and because I really like my eyes to be like bright. Um, yeah, so let's see what else I need to be doing. I guess I need to, and I don't wear false lashes because I don't know how to put them on. That is one beauty product that if I could ever figure it out, I would 100% like wear lashes every day, makeup, no makeup. If I could figure out how to put it on, I would, but I can't. So that's why I don't. I tried. I do them every now and then, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm always happy if I can get the things to like stick, and then they end up falling off or something. So I've had this for a while also, and I just never used it. But again, watching YouTube, this temp to it was in my BoxyCharm box. Obviously, it says that, and this is a liquid glow. I don't know what. I think that's the color that it is. I really like it. I tried it on the other day. It gives you like that kind of highlighted feeling, but not too much. Again, we going to the mall, I think, to go to Sephora or something. We not going out to the club, so nobody wants to look like you doing the most at the mall. I mean, some of these people here actually do the most at the mall, but I don't. I really like mascaras, so I have like a million of them. So I kind of use whatever I feel like the day is going to bring. So today I'm going to put on the Perversion by Urban Decay. I actually like this one so much. It came in my box and I like went and bought it, even though I still had it. Because I was like, I love that. I don't want it to go away. Um, so yeah, and again, I already have like pretty full eyelashes. So that's a good thing, I guess. As I do appreciate a good lash. I'm still trying to figure out, like when I do learn how to put them on, what is natural for me, because some of these people, they say this is a natural look, but in reality, they look like they about to get on stage. So maybe that's natural for them, but natural for me is like this, but maybe a little longer, tiny bit longer, and a little thicker. Again, I am very plain. I am not like that girl who has to walk out the house looking like, you did the most. And even when I do the most, it's really not the most, I guess. So right now I'm just going through and trying to like make sure my lashes are separated. I found this little tool um just randomly, and I know they have like ones that are separate, but I like the brush on here too. So, and this was from Ulta, so that was pretty cool. I guess I need to put some. I did that a little backwards. I should have did the mascara for after this. But again, I have a million palettes here that I use. The one that I always find myself going back to for some reason, and maybe it's because when I'm traveling, it's easy, is this one. This one is Winky Lux, and it's the kitten palette. I don't think it was created for BoxyCharm, and it has like these colors in it. I'm a big fan of the, like browns, very neutral, not so obvious, again, colors. So I don't really do. I mean, again, I have all these palettes, but this is the one that I always like default back to majority of the time. Um, and when I do put this stuff on eyeshadow, so I just use this one right here, and I think that's the color Strut. Um, don't like it to be a crazy amount because again, I'm not doing the most here. Just trying to pull myself together so I don't look like I just woke up out the bed um, and walked inside the mall or wherever we going. So that's what this looks like, you know, just by itself. Again, we not doing the most here. So, then maybe I'll put on, there's this other one. This one, is this the one? No, that ain't the one. Sorry, I keep, well, like, doing that because my nose is running. It's annoying. I also have like this MAC palette. I have a bunch of little MACs things that are floating. So I'm just gonna take this, I don't even know what color it is, I haven't used it in forever, and kind of go into the creases just to give it a little bit of definition. Um, so, and then I'll probably just go back over it to make sure that it's not too over the top, I guess you would say, and blend it, not putting any more of that other color on, but just blending this in a little bit. Yeah. And then I saw people on YouTube like taking the brush and like going under their eye with the stuff. I think that might be different. I'm not naming all these brushes. I'll put them in the description so you all will know what they are, but while I'm doing this, I'm not about to like name all these brushes because half of them I don't even know right off, just to be honest. So I saw people like taking it and doing it under, which actually does make a little bit of a difference. Because it kind of gives you that like full, complete, I guess, look. I don't know what it does, but it does make a little bit of a difference. I don't know what color that was. I'll link it at the put it at the bottom so you all will know when I do it. So now, because I did that all backwards, I need to go back in with my mascara, and I don't know why every time you put mascara on you have to open your mouth. It's very weird, right? Like you like have no clue why that happens. Um, so yeah, that's that. I just went back in with the same mascara just to make sure that, you know, whatever. All right, so because I'm a freak and I don't like the whole like makeup look, I'm just gonna go back in and just press all this stuff in together so that everything is like seamless and it's all like, you know, like look like a face and not a mask. And I don't like lines. I don't think anybody does actually, but so I'm just making sure that I don't have the lines. And so there we go. Before I got on camera, I put on some of the Carmex because you know it helps to like put your lips together. Um, let's see. I don't know if I forgot to do a step or something, probably so. But again, this is me starting out. So I really, one of the things that I use a lot is this ombre NYX like duo lip pencil thing. And it has like a liner that's darker in a dark brown, but it also has like a lighter one that you can go inside your lips with. I really like nude shades that are matte because they just, I don't know, I just really like them. Um, I like lipsticks, or I'm not, well, I do like lipsticks, but I don't really have that many lipsticks, honestly, just because I always end up defaulting to the same colors. Very nude, not shiny type of things. So let me see what I'm gonna do today. I went when I did like the whole like I'm just going to pick up a prescription and ended up buying all this stuff at Walgreens. I bought this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and it's in the color Composer. I really like the color, but when I put it on, I actually had to put like a lot of it on because it kept like breaking. If I don't know what that's called, and it started to look very um like your lips were dry or something. So I like kept putting it on and spreading it out, and I ended up blending it with something else, but it did stay. I will say that. So that was very cool. It did what it said. It was matte. It was pretty once I like kept doing it, but I didn't want to have to keep doing it. So that was annoying because it felt like I had to use a lot of product. This light has a light, so I'm not sure why I'm not using that because I think that would help see for you all to have color. So I'm going in with this brown and kind of just lining my lip. Um, you'll notice, and my little sister always makes fun of me and her boyfriend. But you know what? She must like it because she with her boyfriend. He ain't got no top lip either. Come think of it. So, you know, one of the things about my lips is that I don't have that much of a top lip. It's like very small. So I try to make sure that I do that area up here a little bit more, even though it really doesn't matter. I mean, if you don't have a lip, you don't have a lip, right? What you gonna do? Um, and I'm fine with it. I don't care that much. So I'd use that. I'm gonna go with again something that I probably use all the time. Let's see. Where I have like this whole bin of lip stuff. Cause again, I really do like lippy stuff. But the problem is, you know, every time I'm like, I'm gonna buy a new lip color, they always come out looking like this, like the same. I think I have like 5 of these same things in a different shade. Um, I think I'm gonna use this one because I haven't used it in a while. But again, it's very similar to everything else I use. It's the Lingerie by NYX. I really like this because what color is this? I don't know what this color is called. Silk Indulgence. But I really like the NYX lingerie line because it's matte, and so it definitely gives you that nude look. And when you mix it with the brown pencil, it's very nice. And alone, it's like almost like too pinky, unless you're going for that look. But again, when you mix it with that brown pencil NYX thing, I have brown lip liner and eyeliner that I use sometimes. But the problem is, it doesn't, I don't know, it's not as dark. So I use this. So that's my look for today. Yay. Let me like do something with my hair and I'll come back and show you kind of like all of it, I guess. All right, so this is the finished look. I went in and I put some Pretty Vulgar translucent powder on, and I sprayed with the MAC finishing spray. Um, here is again the finished look. And I am out. I gotta go. My friend's downstairs. So I will put, descriptions of all the things from the hair to the everything in the description below. Enjoy your day and remember to be safe, protect yourself, and carry.